Cynthia Luhu here. I'm going to show you a tutorial. I'm going to do a couple of tutorials. One is going to be the easy Prima butterfly knockoff, the one that is easier for me and looks almost just as good. I already have a tutorial on this, but this is kind of the look we're going for. And also I'm going to show you how to make some butterflies that I've seen on Stephanoid69's channel. She made these really cute butterflies out of the Prima petals, the big bag of Prima. Her and I both got them. We both wanted them really bad, and we shared links back and forth, and eventually we both got them. She got the brights and I got the pastels, so she came up with an awesome way to use those because we both had these huge bags, and she made some gorgeous butterflies. Anyway, I'm gonna keep looking at her video and trying to figure out how she made them and show you guys, and then I'll also post links to her video to show you how to make these. And there's another tutorial on the Prima butterfly, and I'll put a link to that. Her name is Kimberly. Okay, so let's get started. What I did was I found a butterfly shape online that was about, you know, the size and shape I wanted, and then I just cut it out, and I took a coordinating color cardstock that I wanted to use. It doesn't matter that it's glittered because it's going to be covered. You're going to want blue Hawaiian blue starburst stain. This is in the new collection Drink Me Silly set. Very fun set, great for shabby chic projects, vintage projects, just all that beautiful stuff. Some seam binding, and I'm going to grab probably about a yard, maybe a yard and a foot, just to make sure I have enough to cover the whole thing. I mean, I can always go back and dye some more binding, but, you know, don't want to have to do more than we need. And I'm going to dye this real quick, and I'm going to just do this in fast forward. This process is just getting my binding wet, seam binding wet, putting some of the blue Hawaii blue on it, and then when I heat dry this, it is going to lighten just because it's heat dry. If you don't want it to lighten, set it aside and let it dry. Otherwise, you can come back in with a paintbrush, or if you have this in the stain, you can use the dauber and just dab it on, or even just spray on more. Okay? So when I come back, this will all be dyed and ready. Okay, it's dry enough. Yes, I have beautiful blue hands now. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just start gluing my seam binding down to the butterfly, and you want to make sure that you have a pair of tweezers or something to push it down with, some kind of non-stick, because, you know, the seam binding is quite thin and the glue will burn your fingers through the seam binding. So I just start from one side, and then I just start scrunching it down, just like that. This does not have to be neat at all. And I'm going to go around this butterfly. Make sure I get it around all the edges. And you can do different looks. You can pleat it, twirl it, twist it, whatever you're looking for, do it. If you want it fluffy, fluff it up. Now that we've gotten to this stage, we're just going to fill it in. Fill in both sides. Mash it and ruffle it and fill it in. Okay, with this little tail, I'm going to cut it off, and then I'm going to cut it in pieces, and then I'm just going to push down the pieces in any spaces that I have left. So I'm going to cut them at about 2-inch strips. Scrunch them up. There's any spaces, or if you notice that it's out of shape a little bit, you can add some parts on one side, like right here. And I'm just going to pour some right there, a big blob, and I'm going to put it on my finger, and then I'm just going to rub it. I think for like $5, and it's the perfect like fluffiness, and I'm just going to cut off like just a teeny piece, and I'm going to glue it right in here. And that's quite a long boa, so this would actually last me forever if I only used it for these butterflies. Now the beads go on. And then you put your pearls on top. Oh, make sure it's in the center. It's not looking like it's in the center of the butterfly. There we go. And then just take some coordinating pearls, whatever color you like, and start gluing them on. And there you go. Pretty easy. Trim around your edges when you're done. then I will be right back with the other tutorial. Okay, I'm back with my the butterflies I've made. She said that she folded some, and those were really pretty, but I couldn't figure out how she folded them. So I don't know if she folded them like in half like this. So anyway, I'm just going to do something that I tried out, and I'm hoping that's the way she did them. But I used some hydrangea petals and then some 5-petal flowers, and I just cut that top 5th petal off on these these 3. And then here's a smaller one. I did the same thing and added a hydrangea petal. And then this is just a 5-petal hydrangeas, and then here's some that are embossed. I also used the whole new Lindy set, the Drink Me Silly set. And this is the Cosmopolitan, or no. That's the Fuzzy Navel Peach with the My Mojito Green. Okay, so here's one that I used, Blue Hawaii Blue, Fuzzy Navel Peach, and then this was one of these pink roses, and I sprayed it with Blue Hawaii Blue, Blue Hawaiian Blue, yeah. And then I just used one of those little tulle bundles that I got at Hobby Lobby. Turned out pretty cute. This is that gorgeous Cosmopolitan Pink. It's so beautiful, and that shimmer is beautiful. And I did the same thing. This was a pink flower, and I sprayed it with Blue Hawaiian Blue. And then this is a bit of bubbly. So this was this color, like a pale yellow. And it just added a creamy touch. Nice and creamy. Here's another one I made. And then here's another one. This has My Mojito Green. And that petal was a real pale green. And then Cosmopolitan Pink. Just a little bit of tulle and a bead. This is a bit of bubbly, and this was white with some blue writing. And it just gave it a little creamy touch. And then this one has the Fuzzy Navel Peach and the My Mojito Green. So now I'm going to make one. I just grabbed a couple different petals. This one I sprayed with Blue Hawaii Blue, Blue Hawaiian Blue, and then I sprayed this one with Cosmopolitan Pink. And I'm just going to glue that right on top there. And don't forget to check the link in the description for Stephanie's tutorial, because she made a bunch of different kinds. This doesn't even touch all the ones she made. This is just the ones I could figure out for now. And then this was a two-toned white and purple rose, and I sprayed it with Fuzzy Navel Peach. I'm just going to glue that right on top. And then all you do after you get it to this point is add, any bead sprays for the antenna, or whatever you want to do you can use wire antennas, whatever. So there you go. These are perfect for spring projects. And thanks for watching. Love you all. Bye.